All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start out by giving all praises and glory and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Marakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Bayat Dawadah, the house of David. So, we're just going to let this play. This is going to be super, super quick, right? And we're just going to go from there, and we're going to close up, all right?
So the war on Iran has now completed 2 weeks. Leaders from the American and the Israeli and the Iranian sides have signaled their willingness for an extended war. The war of words has continued, escalating the situation. In the latest salvo, Hezbollah's leader Naim Qassem has joined the war of words. And in a reaction to the Israeli call to kill all leaders supporting Iran, Naim Qassem said that the threats to assassinate him are simply worthless. Now, Israel, remember, has launched a massive offensive into Lebanon after the 2nd of March. And the Hezbollah leader has said that Hezbollah is prepared for a long confrontation, and God willing, they'll be surprised. That is, Israel will be surprised on the battlefield. Qassem further said that the enemy's threat simply does not frighten the Hezbollah, and this is an existential battle, not a limited or a simple battle. Now, it is clear that both sides are preparing for a long, drawn-out war, and the war of words has echoed and continued hostilities with Iran, as Trump has warned Tehran to watch what happens and has said that the US has plenty of time to achieve its aims. And these comments have come even as Iran's new leadership appears to be prepared to endure the onslaught. But casualties are mounting, oil prices are still elevated. The US has expanded a short-term waiver allowing buyers to purchase Russian oil already in transit, and that potentially will free up to 19 million barrels of crude and refined products in Asian waters. The bond market's fear gauge has surged to a 9-month high, while the stocks have fallen.
All right, so let's go over in here, Matthew, the 24th chapter, right? Matthew, the 24th chapter, in the 6th verse. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, and all these are the beginning of sorrows. Let me get the book of Luke 21. Luke 21 and 9. It says, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. You see? But the end is not by and by. So we know, we're hearing about these things, but ultimately, we know we got to go through Jeremiah 30 and 7, right? Daniel 12 and 1. A day that hasn't been like no other time on the earth, right? Jacob's trouble, martial law, insurrection act, right? Famines, pestilences, a whole bunch of things we have to go through before that World War III. Now we know it. Now we know it coming quickly, right? Because the heart. Let me do this here. Because the heart is in the king. Because the king's heart is in the hand of the Most High, Yahweh, right? Proverbs 21 and 1. Proverbs 21 and 1. It says the king's heart is in the hand of Yahweh, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Right? Revelation 11 and 14, right? It says the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And we know that it's going to eventually come. We know they're all going to go over into that Middle East. They're all preparing their weapons and things of that nature. They're getting ready for this third world war. But eventually, we got to go through that Jacob's trouble. You see? Concentration camps. Right? FEMA camps, right? All these things set up, which all these FEMA camp, concentration camps are set up around the four corners of the earth, and they're setting up even more, man, ready to go. You see? You know, so with that, brothers, we just gonna close. We're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Barakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Mill, started with well, peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Bayat Dawadah, the house of David. Kwam Yasha Allah, Abad Babal, Shalom.